Susan wants to know, Suzanne, I'm not sure, wants to know, will we have to wear masks on her cruise? And Suzanne, it's a great question. We don't yet know the answer. Royal Caribbean has not released the new protocols yet. So we're still waiting to hear what those protocols are going to be. I think there's a very good chance it's going to be released this week. Why do I say that? Because I've got a cruise in 12 days. They've got to announce it, right? We're so close to it. It's got to happen. And Wilson, what have you heard about test cruises? All we know right now is Freedom of the Seas is going to start cruises in June out of Port Miami, June 20th. Beyond that, don't really know anything else about the test cruises there. Obviously, if there are any updates, I'll be sharing it at RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com. But I know so many people are so excited for these test cruises to begin and for more ships to be announced. But nothing's been announced yet. Holiday weekend, maybe they're going to go through the mail on Tuesday and be like, bills. Ooh, test cruise approval. You never know. Chris wants to know, this is a good question from Chris, any tips on how to maximize the limited dining package? Ooh, yeah, absolutely. Number one, don't miss meals. I mean, you're paying for them, right? So in addition to dinners every night, which is included, when you're at sea days, you get lunch included. We talked earlier about the fact that on embarkation day, the embarkation day lunch is included with that. So make sure you're going to all your meals, essentially. It sounds like an easy thing to do and maybe even an obvious thing to do. But when you're on a cruise ship and it's like day 6 and you're kind of wiped out from your excursion, all you want to do is maybe go to the buffet and have something to eat there. Again, that's really about maximizing what you get with that. Also, maybe you stop into a specialty restaurant and just grab dessert. You can do that as well. That is an option available to you as well if you're doing the dining package. So don't feel like you can only do like one and one. It's like they say, unlimited. So enjoy it. Our next question is from Ranza. Is there any updates about protocols on Adventure? Not yet, if you can believe that. I'm really hoping we're going to get it this week. When we do, Ranza, I will post it at RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com. Not to worry about that. Stephanie B, thank you for subscribing. Next question is from Martin. Wants to know, do you think this U.S. Open will be happening in September? I think there's a very good chance of them. I can't say it's 100. I can't say it's 1, somewhere in between. But things are moving in the right direction. But again, Royal Caribbean is going to be slow and methodical with their restart, ladies and gentlemen. They've been saying that since the very beginning of all this, and they've been saying for a long time. It is not going to be, I really believe this, even if the CDC lifted the conditional sail order tomorrow, I don't think you would see the entire fleet restarting immediately. There's a lot of logistics with restarting ships, and they got to be slow. They got to make sure that things are the new rules and protocols are working, and that people are obviously, their cruise lines are being operated in a safe manner. So I think that there's going to be a slow process. I'm not sure even by the end of the year, every single ship will be back in service, but I think you're going to see a lot of ships returning to service. And once they really get a hang of things, I think the pace will increase. But I think we also got to be realistic about what to expect right there. And we have another super chat coming in. Jeff Cavella. It's not a super chat, it's just Jeff. But you know what? I love Jeff, so I'm going to answer his question anyway. Jeff, with the deluxe drink package, if a drink is more than $13 or $14, you pay the difference, or is it just not covered at all? You pay the difference, Jeff. But honestly, dude, unless you want like Courvoisier or some ridiculous top shelf liquor, it's really hard to ever exceed the limit. Truthfully, it's very difficult. It's really like if you specify a very, like Courvoisier is one example. I think one of the Johnny Walkers is another one. So yeah. Brian, down with the super chat. Thank you, Brian. Any word from Royal on Adventure Ocean for the Nassau cruise? Do you plan to send your kids? Thanks for everything. Yes, I think I have no reason, Brian, to believe they won't be operating Adventure Ocean. My kids are absolutely coming on there, and you better bet my kids are going to Adventure Ocean. Whether they like it, they're going. But yeah, I have no reason to believe they wouldn't be doing it. They're doing Adventure Ocean on Quantum of the season in Singapore. So we got some more super chats coming in. First one from my very good friend, sometimes down the road from me, Mr. MJ. Thank you for the super chat, MJ. Appreciate it, buddy. Good evening. Since Harmony of the Seas is your favorite, Central Park balcony versus Boardwalk, is there any difference, one quieter than the other, or do you prefer an ocean view balcony? My wife prefers ocean view. I prefer Central Park. There's not like this is not like a objective difference or anything like that, MJ. I just like the ambiance of Central Park a little bit better. There is better people watching over in the Boardwalk, so if that matters to you, not to mention some of the Boardwalk balconies towards the end of the ship have a little bit better view of the ocean, I should say. If that matters to you, doesn't matter to me, but different strokes for different folks kind of thing. But they're both great choices. In terms of noise, I mean, you'll hear stuff in your room maybe in the daytime, but at night it really quiets down. and the Central Park rooms might be a smidge quieter since they don't have like aqua theater shows or anything like that. So if you go to bed early, perhaps the best thing you could do is then maybe choose Central Park instead. But I've done them both. I love them both. I would stay in both again. And the reason why I like these Central Park, or these neighborhood balconies, I should say, is something different. I always like when there's something a little bit different that you can get from elsewhere. All right, guys. Thank you again for everything. Check out tomorrow. We'll have a brand new YouTube video out on our channel tomorrow. Plenty of blog content waiting for you at RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com. Our message boards, podcast episodes, plenty more waiting for you over there. Have a great week, everybody. Stay safe. Do something fun. And we'll talk again very soon right here on YouTube. Bye, everybody.